Greetings, explorers, and welcome to the very first episode of the Quantum Report, Q3 2022 edition. This is the start of a brand new quarterly series that will be your blueprint in navigating all of PlanetQuest's major developments. From gameplay updates and service previews to our lore, storyline, and the planet sales, this series will cover everything you need to know. We've had a lot of advancements take place over these past few months in preparation for the launch of our long sought after game. We've had our first planet sale, welcomed the very first planet owners to the multiverse, and finished Season 1 of our decentralized storyline, to name only a few things. At the moment of recording this, we have over 200,000 members in our Discord server, and in case we haven't said it in a while, thank you. We really appreciate your support and we wouldn't be here without you. Now, besides getting a little sentimental, we of course have plenty of other things in store for you today. Specifically, we'll be giving you the latest updates on our planet sales, lore and storyline, concept art, and service previews. So make sure you stick around until the end of this video, because we might have something very special in store for you. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the episode.
Earlier this summer, we held our first ever planet sale. For those of you that don't know, planets hold the keys to the wider PlanetQuest multiverse. We sat down with our founder, Loren Roosendaal, to discuss all things PlanetQuest. Loren gave us an insight into this sale and what set it apart from other sales like this in the space. We also discussed the community response to the sale, as well as the potential that these planets hold that are made within our very own Genesis engine. Loren also discusses the highly anticipated first ever look at these planets and how he sees them working in the future when PlanetQuest launches. So, planets play a key role in the up and coming game. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, planets are basically the key to our universe when it comes to the game. What does that mean? Well, that means if you are a planet owner, you're the one that gets to invite people into the PlanetQuest experience. So any single planet would basically allow you to invite at least 30 or so people to join the game with that as their home planet, and then go out exploring and adventuring from there. And that obviously is really, really cool. But furthermore, when these people go out and adventure and they go on missions and gather quantum, this valuable resource we have, some of that quantum that they're gathering also comes into this planet, and you obtain that as a planet owner. As a planet owner, you're also earning quantum, which in turn allows you to buy gear, upgrade gear, and generally build out your band of interplanetary explorers, which obviously is really, really cool. And then the other thing, which is a bit further down the line that we're working out, is this notion of, if you will, a quest line or a series of missions that are home planet missions that unlock over time as you spend more time with a particular planet being your home planet. You will unlock these and progress through these, eventually completing them all and possibly unlocking awesome rewards and achievements.
So the planet sale itself worked in a pretty special way. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Our planet sale was really quite different, because a lot of the time when in-game assets are being sold for games like these, it tends to be kind of a first come first serve thing. And that yields all sorts of, well, to us, like problems, issues. At least that's how we see them, right? For example, some particularly ingenious person might have set up a bot to just buy everything the moment it becomes available, and that really sucks for the fans that have been waiting for that for all that long. And so because of that, we went by a completely different approach, which we called a community sale, where we actually gave people plenty of time to apply to buy one or more planets, and even write like a little motivation letter telling us why they wanted these planets, what they were going to do with them, what their plans were for the future with them, etc., etc. And then we used that and other information, like, for example, their membership in our Discord community, the collectibles they owned, like did they already hold insignias or other cool collectibles from PlanetQuest, all the way down to whether they bought their friends on board or engaged a lot with the community and the storyline. And we figured that all into one big ranking that then in turn determined who got the opportunity to buy a planet. And this made for a much, much more fair approach that also allowed us to then put a big discount on these planets, allowing essentially true fans their opportunity to be the first one to own a planet in the PlanetQuest multiverse.
How was the community's reaction to the sale?
Yeah, the reaction was actually amazing. We really, really enjoyed it. It started out, I think, just with the motivation letters that we received. That alone, it was just so great. Seeing the incredible diversity of people from all around the world that were so super excited about getting their hands on a planet and had all these plans already and groups of friends assembled that they wanted to play with together and that they would bring on as explorers with that as their home planet, and all of the big plans they had. And then that obviously extended into the actual period where they got the opportunity to buy, and then just, Twitter was overflowing with people proudly flexing their planets, showing it off, coming up with names for it, competing even for who could come up with the most interesting planet/name combination. And it was just really, really, really great to see how excited people were to finally get these planets into their hands, even to the extent that if you look at, and PlanetQuest has always been a big community movement, right? And the community oftentimes does things that we wouldn't even be able to manage because of the insane amount of manpower that exists in the community, or the insane amount of enthusiasm, or just the fact that we wouldn't even have come up with it, right? So among those things, there was literally this massive rarity list composed by community members that just went in and started analyzing every planet for every single trait it has, and just figuring out, hey, how often does this actually occur, and rarity scoring 1,500 planets, so you can see exactly, this is actually really special. And it's great to see how people get really into that and go look at this nebula color, it's very, very rare. So yeah, that just excited us a lot.
Thank you, Loren, for sharing that with us. And of course, we will keep all of you planet owners and the rest of the community up to date on when you will be able to reach down and explore a planet all your own soon. But for now, let's move on to the next segment.
Season 1 of our decentralized storyline reached its grand finale after 25 chapters and choices were put forth to the community. From sending different kinds of forces to explore far-off planets, to deciding on whether or not to involve themselves in the Imperial Revolution, the Universal Council made a lot of really impactful decisions with the help of our explorers. But of course, Season 1 is only the beginning, and after a short hiatus, we're back with a brand new season full of political intrigue, lore drops, fascinating characters, and more. In case you want to get ready for Season 2, we've already released the first few episodes of PQ Rewind, a special series that summarizes the decentralized storyline. This gives you all a chance to refresh your memory and allows new recruits to catch up quickly. Now that Season 2 has started, we will be releasing these episodes on a bi-monthly basis, so that you always have an easy way of getting back into the story. Check it out if you haven't, the link is in the description. But of course, this is not all we want to talk about today. With an eye on the horizon, we have our very own Justin Sloan, member of the narrative team and writer of the very first PQ novel, with us here today to talk about his work. Let's take a look.
Hey everyone, Justin Sloan here. I'm with the narrative team with PlanetQuest. I wanted to give you a quick update about where the novel is at, as well as some of the other cool stuff we have going on. First of all, you might have seen Anomaly, Worlds Beyond. That's the fun interactive story on Discord that Jason Vanderbilt is working on. We're having a blast. I hope we're going to keep continuing it. That's the current plan. If you guys all love it, let us know. We'll just keep making it happen. We also have a graphic novel coming. We have some awesomeness in Season 2 with Matt Almer now on board. And I'm already writing on Book 2. Book 1 came out at over 150,000 words. It follows 4 characters who you've met through the Medium article that's written about some of the characters. So that's Kudo, Sarah Vars, Gloria Morell, and of course, Captain Montez with the Pirates, the Crimson Wolves. So we have 3 factions covered, plus the Pirates, and it's going to be a lot of fun intertwining, bringing you some information that you didn't get to see in the Discord lore, getting behind the scenes kind of, extra bonus character content. And in Book 2, we're going to be following some of those characters, following certain people as they go to new worlds that we haven't seen before, and of course, a new cool character that's spin off from Gloria Morell. For people who haven't read all of the Discord lore, I don't want to spoil it, but she tries to take down the Empire, and of course, that might not be the best move on her part. So I'm writing a fun character that's her nephew right now, and I'm having a blast with it. I hope you all enjoy the stories as much as I enjoy writing them, and I look forward to keeping in touch. Thanks.
Hi, I'm John McCoy, Art Director and Creative Lead at PlanetQuest. I wanted to take a minute to talk about what's going on in the art department here. PlanetQuest is built on two core aspects. Firstly, the planets themselves, their surfaces and the gameplay. And secondly, the story, lore and creation of future human societies. Our task for the planets is a combination of generating the quantity and volume of planets for people to own, along with ensuring uniqueness so that every planet owner can be assured that their planet is truly one of a kind. For this task, we have incredible creature and environment artists producing the core material that will be combined with the latest technical methods to produce an almost limitless array of possibilities, ensuring that just like the planets from orbit, every alien planet surface is completely unique. The other core element of PlanetQuest is the backdrop of the story world, in which the PlanetQuest community have had a direct hand in the controlling of outcomes. The task for our lore and story is the creation of a compelling, dynamic, living and breathing world for our players to be immersed in, for which we have an industry-leading team of dedicated writers, character designers, and weapons and gear designers, amongst others. We have great ambition in creating a stunning universe, along with the talent to do so. We hope you'll join us and our incredible community as we continue to develop PlanetQuest and realise the possibilities it holds.
The PlanetQuest multiverse is at the cusp of a new era. Ever since the opening up of the wormholes, explorers from all three factions have wondered what might be on the other side. Well, today we are very happy to share with you guys an early preview of one of our planet surfaces, as seen from a probe that just made its way through the wormhole. Let's take a look. Of course, this was just an early preview, but now it's your turn to start exploring this first version of a planet surface. Go to the link in the description below to take your own probe for a ride. We also just released a full Medium article with more information about future updates and releases. Be sure to check it all out and start your first Explorer adventure. And that's everything for this episode of the Quantum Report. Thank you for sitting with me, Explorers, and I hope that we've been able to properly satiate some of your curiosities. We'll be releasing new episodes of the Quantum Report about every quarter or so, with more exclusive insights, updates, and stories. In the meantime, don't forget to keep an eye on our Discord and other social media channels, so you receive the latest updates as we share them with the community. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, tell your friends to join at planetquest.io, and let us know what you thought of this video in the comments below. And that was everything for now, Explorers. Back to your stations. We'll see you on Discord.